What if I told you that candles, the universal symbol of emergency lighting, are actually terrible at providing light? Every disaster kit has them. Every grandmother recommends them. Every movie shows families huddled around their warm glow during blackouts. But here's the uncomfortable truth nobody talks about. A single candle produces approximately 12 to 13 lumens of light. To put that in perspective, a child's glow stick produces about the same amount. Your phone flashlight produces 4 times more. A basic headlamp produces 20 times more. Now consider this. A standard 60-watt light bulb produces around 800 lumens. To match that with candles, you would need approximately 60-70 candles burning simultaneously. That means 60-70 open flames, 60-70 fire hazards, 60-70 sources of carbon dioxide filling your sealed winter home. And the statistics confirm the danger. According to the NFPA, candles cause nearly 6,000 home fires every year, resulting in 63 deaths and over 500 injuries. December and January see the highest rates, exactly when blackouts hit hardest. Every year, people die in blackouts. Not from cold, not from starvation, from the fires started by the candles they lit to feel safe. Candles feel like preparation. But feeling prepared and being prepared are two different things. Here are 7 alternatives that actually work. Number 1, the LED headlamp. The LED headlamp is arguably the single most important piece of emergency lighting you can own. Consider the fundamental problem with any handheld light source. It occupies one of your hands. During an emergency, your hands should be free for cooking, first aid, childcare, navigation, or self-defense. A headlamp eliminates this problem entirely. Modern LED headlamps produce between 200 to 500 lumens on high settings and 20-50 lumens on low settings. Compare that to a candle's 12 lumens. Even on the lowest setting, a headlamp outperforms a candle while lasting dramatically longer. The runtime numbers are remarkable. Quality headlamps can achieve 100-130 hours on low settings and 20-40 hours on high settings. That means a single headlamp with fresh batteries can provide usable light for an entire week of blackout conditions. Additional features matter for emergencies. Look for red light modes that preserve night vision and prevent temporary blindness when moving between lit and dark areas. SOS strobe functions can signal for help if needed. Water resistance ensures functionality, even if you need to venture outside in rain or snow. The cost efficiency is overwhelming. A reliable headlamp costs between $20 to $40. A comparable amount of candles might provide a few days of inferior light while creating constant fire hazards. Recommendations for your kit. Purchase at least 1 headlamp per family member. Store with lithium batteries, which retain charge for 10 years and function in extreme cold. Keep a backup set of batteries with each headlamp. 1 headlamp equals hundreds of candles worth of usable light, 0 fire risk. Number 2. The tactical flashlight. While headlamps provide hands-free utility, a quality tactical flashlight serves different essential functions. Tactical flashlights typically produce 300-1,000 lumens, making them substantially brighter than headlamps. This brightness matters for specific scenarios: searching a property, signaling vehicles from a distance, illuminating large rooms, or providing security deterrence. The concentrated beam of a flashlight can reach distances that headlamps cannot match. A 500-lumen flashlight with proper reflector design can illuminate objects 200-300 meters away. This capability becomes critical if you need to investigate noises outside your home or navigate unfamiliar terrain. Modern tactical flashlights offer multiple modes: high output for maximum visibility, medium output for balanced brightness and battery life, low output for close tasks without wasting power. Strobe modes can disorient potential threats or signal rescuers. Battery considerations matter enormously. A flashlight running on high continuously might last only 2 to 4 hours. On low settings, runtime extends to 20-40 hours. Carrying spare batteries or choosing a rechargeable model with USB capability significantly extends usefulness. The security function deserves emphasis. A 500-plus lumen flashlight directed at someone's face causes temporary blindness and disorientation. This provides a non-violent defensive option during situations where strangers might approach your home during grid-down chaos. Recommendations for your kit. Purchase at least one quality tactical flashlight per household. Choose models with aluminum construction for durability. Ensure compatibility with commonly available batteries like AA or 18650 rechargeable cells. Store with lithium batteries for long shelf life. A tactical flashlight provides 30-80 times more light than a candle, reaches farther, lasts longer, and doubles as a security tool. Number 3. The solar crank lantern. Battery-dependent lights have an obvious weakness. Batteries eventually die. Solar and crank-powered lanterns solve this problem by providing renewable light sources that function indefinitely as long as the sun rises or your arm still works. Modern solar lanterns can fully charge in 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight and provide 10 to 40 hours of usable light depending on brightness settings. Quality models produce 100 to 400 lumens, making them roughly 8 to 30 times brighter than candles. The crank backup matters for extended blackouts or cloudy conditions. 1 minute of cranking typically provides 15 to 30 minutes of light. While physically demanding for extended use, this ensures you are never truly without light regardless of conditions. Hybrid models combine solar panels, hand cranks, and USB charging ports. This triple redundancy approach means you can charge from sunlight during the day, use grid power when available, or crank manually when all else fails. Area illumination differs from directional lighting. A lantern illuminates an entire room with 360-degree light distribution. This makes them ideal for family gathering spaces, dining areas, or anywhere multiple people need to see simultaneously. Some advanced models include additional features like USB ports for phone charging, AM/FM radios for emergency information, and SOS beacon functions. These multi-function devices maximize utility while minimizing the gear you need to store. Recommendations for your kit. Purchase at least one solar crank lantern per floor of your home. Store near windows where solar charging remains accessible. Test crank mechanisms annually to ensure they remain functional. Unlimited light from a single device. No batteries to exhaust, no fire to manage, no fuel to store. Number 4. Glow sticks. Glow sticks occupy a unique niche in emergency lighting that no other technology can fill. The chemistry is elegantly simple. Bending the stick breaks an internal glass vial, allowing two chemicals to mix and produce light through chemiluminescence. No batteries, no flames, no external power source, just light that happens. Each glow stick provides approximately 0.52 lumens for 8-12 hours depending on quality and size. Yes, this is comparable to, or even less than a candle, but the safety characteristics make them invaluable for specific applications. Child safety represents the primary advantage. Young children cannot burn themselves with glow sticks. They cannot start fires. They cannot electrocute themselves. A toddler can carry, drop, or even bite a glow stick without injury. Water compatibility expands their usefulness. Glow sticks function perfectly underwater or in heavy rain. If flooding threatens your home or you must navigate through water, glow sticks provide the only truly waterproof chemical light source. Marking applications prove essential during emergencies. Mark pathways through your home. Identify hazards. Create visible boundaries. Signal your location to rescuers. Drop them in toilets so children can find bathrooms at night. The shelf life is remarkable. Quality glow sticks remain functional for 3 out of 5 years when stored properly. Unlike batteries that self-discharge, glow sticks maintain full capability until activated. Recommendations for your kit: maintain at least 20-30 glow sticks per household. Purchase from reputable suppliers, as cheap imports often provide reduced brightness and duration. Store in cool, dark locations. Replace every 4 years regardless of storage conditions. Not your primary light, but the safest light you can hand to a child. Number 5. The Crisco candle hack. If you insist on using candle-based lighting, at least use the most efficient method available. The Crisco candle converts a standard can of vegetable shortening into an emergency light source that can burn for 45-72 days depending on wick size and configuration. This dramatically exceeds the 4 to 6 hour runtime of standard candles. The construction is simple. Take a standard can of Crisco or generic vegetable shortening. Insert a wick into the center, pushing it down until it reaches the bottom of the can. A cotton string works, though purpose-made candle wicks perform better. Light the exposed wick. The science explains the efficiency. Standard candles waste energy by melting wax that runs down the sides. The Crisco candle melts shortening directly around the wick, which then wicks upward for combustion. Very little fuel is wasted. Single-wick Crisco candles produce approximately 15-20 lumens, slightly better than standard candles. Adding multiple wicks increases brightness proportionally, but decreases total burn time. Cost efficiency is exceptional. A 48-ounce can of Crisco costs approximately $6 to $8 and provides 45 or more days of light. Equivalent candle coverage would cost $50 to $100 or more. However, all fire-based warnings still apply. An open flame remains an open flame. Never leave unattended. Keep away from flammable materials. Ensure adequate ventilation. Never sleep with any candle burning. Recommendations for your kit. Store 2-3 cans of Crisco specifically for emergency lighting. Purchase cotton wicks or save cotton string. Practice constructing and lighting before an actual emergency. If you must use flame-based lighting, this method provides maximum duration from minimum fuel. But LED alternatives remain safer and brighter. Number 6. Water filtration. According to National Park Service data, 78% of wilderness deaths involve dehydration as a primary contributing factor. Not the only factor, but a primary one. Here's why this happens faster than people expect. The human body loses approximately 1 liter of water per hour while hiking under normal conditions. In hot weather, that doubles. You're sweating, breathing harder, and your kidneys are working to filter metabolic waste. Without replacement, your blood thickens, your organs struggle, and your cognitive function, the very thing you need most in a survival situation, degrades rapidly. The survival rule of threes gives you 3 days without water. But that's under ideal conditions, resting in shade. Hiking, stressed, and exposed? You might have half that. A portable water filter solves this problem. The Life Straw and similar devices filter 99.99999% of bacteria, including E. coli and Salmonella, 99.9999% of parasites like Giardia and Cryptosporidium, and 99.999% of microplastics. A single filter handles approximately 1,000 gallons before replacement. Weight? About 2 ounces. Without filtration, you face an impossible choice. Drink untreated water and risk severe gastrointestinal illness that accelerates dehydration through vomiting and diarrhea, or avoid drinking and succumb to dehydration directly. I've read accounts of hikers found dead with water sources nearby. They knew the water might be contaminated. They were afraid to drink. They died anyway. A filter removes that fear. You can drink from streams, ponds, even puddles with reasonable confidence. Every water source becomes a survival resource instead of a desperate gamble. Number 7. USB rechargeable light strips. The modern innovation that most preppers overlook is the USB-powered LED light strip. These flexible strips contain dozens of tiny LED bulbs that collectively produce 100 to 300 lumens while consuming minimal power. A standard USB battery pack can power these strips for 20-50 hours depending on capacity and brightness settings. The form factor provides unique advantages. Light strips can be mounted above kitchen workspaces, inside closets, along hallways, or around gathering areas. They provide distributed illumination rather than point source light, reducing shadows and eye strain. Installation requires no tools or expertise. Most strips include adhesive backing that sticks to walls, cabinets, or ceiling surfaces. They can be repositioned as needs change during an extended outage. Power source flexibility maximizes usefulness. Connect to USB battery banks. Connect to solar panels with USB outputs. Connect to vehicle USB ports. Connect to any surviving USB power source. This compatibility ensures they function within whatever power options remain available. Some strips include built-in batteries that charge via USB and then operate independently for 4 to 8 hours. These self-contained units require no external power during use, only periodic recharging. The ambient lighting quality reduces emergency fatigue. Point source lights like flashlights create harsh shadows and require constant repositioning. Strips create gentle, distributed illumination that feels more like normal household lighting. Recommendations for your kit. Purchase 2 to 3 USB-powered light strips per household. Pair with high-capacity USB battery banks of $20,000 mAh or greater. Consider strips with built-in batteries for maximum flexibility. Store with your primary charging equipment. Modern technology provides warm, distributed light that would have seemed magical to previous generations. Use it. The lie is simple. We have been taught that candles equal preparedness. The truth is more complex. Candles provide psychological comfort at the cost of practical safety. They make us feel prepared while creating the conditions for tragedy. The statistics do not lie. Nearly 6,000 house fires annually, 63 deaths, over 500 injuries. Peak occurrence during exactly the months when extended blackouts are most likely. The alternatives are overwhelming in their superiority. LED headlamps providing 20 times more light with zero fire risk. Tactical flashlights that reach hundreds of meters. Solar lanterns that generate unlimited light from sunlight. Glow sticks safe enough for toddlers to hold. The investment required is minimal. For the cost of a decent dinner out, you can equip your household with lighting that outperforms candles by orders of magnitude while eliminating fire hazards entirely. The action required is simple. Audit your emergency drawer, remove the candles or relegate them to absolute backup status. Replace them with LED headlamps, tactical flashlights, solar lanterns, and glow sticks. 1 LED headlamp per family member. 1 tactical flashlight per household. 1 solar lantern per floor. 20 glow sticks for children and marking. 1 high-capacity USB battery bank. Total cost, approximately $150. Total fire risk, 0. Candles feel like preparation. LEDs are preparation. Choose actual safety over comfortable tradition. Stay lit, stay safe, stay prepared.